two aspects of this tool. There's the ability to find resources, but then there's also the ability to contribute to the resources. So as maybe you have a team that's developing new curriculum, or you've got an activity or a video, if you flipped your classroom and you're like, these videos are really good, I want to share those so other people can use those. You can contribute to this growing database of educational resources. We are also working to have people, as they tag them and put them in, align them to standards. So you can search by standards. First, let me run through a search really quick so you can see how it searches, and then I'll go from the library side and I'll show you how we're using it at NIU. So at NIU, we are creating resources, and I work with a couple different offices that are creating things and curating things, and we've started creating resource libraries that we're then sharing out in different ways. And it's the same concept as if you're working with a teaching team, or if you're sharing out resources, you can do that same process. So let's take a quick look at, I want to find a web page, I want to find a lesson plan. Or you can search for libraries. Just like on Pinterest or on Facebook or Twitter, you can look for people who you know are curating good things. Jeannie mentioned the STEM learning exchanges. So the Health and Science Learning Exchange has been curating and creating resources that match the health and science curriculum. You can follow their library. So anytime they add something new, you can find that quickly. So you can look for different libraries. We also have a feature on here called a learning list, which, think of this as kind of like a curriculum map. You can assemble all of these resources into a curriculum and then share that out all as one. And I'll show you a good example of that. We've got the Illinois Math Model Curriculum that was created by ISB is on here. All the pieces for every grade. Everything from parent letters to unit plans to lesson plans to assessments to worksheets, all packaged in a way that you could walk through and just roll that out. So let's take a quick look at a search. And as I said, I am not logged in right now. So this is what we can do from an anonymous user standpoint. And you'll notice a couple things. First thing it does is it just pulls up, you can access all the resources. If you really want to browse 200,380 resources, you can. But I'm going to start searching. So depending on your there's a lot of different search strategies. The way I search might be different from the way you search. I typically start with a keyword. So I'm going to go back to my favorite keyword, which is trees. I don't know why I always search that. And already it's reduced this down to 1,354. But again, if this was a Google search, I'd have to look at each one of those and figure out, okay, was this one good? There's information that's coming up right away that can help me find what I'm looking for. I have the title, some descriptions. This all works off of this concept of tagging, how many of you tag photos in Facebook? And your family loves you for it too, don't they?